Ontario parents are deeply divided over the province's new sex ed curriculum, sparking debate over what they consider is age-appropriate content. It's the first time the curriculum has been changed since 1998, and it'll be put into place in the upcoming school year. But one Pickering, Ontario parent is particularly outraged over material her 12-year-old son brought home just this week. Sanda Gwynne joins me now to share her story.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about the book, the material that your son brought home?
Well, according to him, it's about an intersexed teenager who gets raped by his best friend. I was flabbergasted when he told me that, and I wanted him to keep talking, so I just said, well, how did you feel about it? He goes, I was very uncomfortable. He says, I didn't know that there was intersex. He says, that makes me uncomfortable. He says, I really, really didn't like it when his friend hurt him. He didn't really have the words to describe how he felt about it. And then he closed the conversation off as he didn't want to discuss it anymore. And I found the book on his floor this morning.
And why did the teacher hand this out? What was it given to every student in his class? Was there any reasoning? Were you given an explanation?
No, it happened yesterday. She apparently had gone out and purchased the book herself, introduced it to the class as this is good reading. It's a story about kids. I know my son loves stories about kids. He reads Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Harry Potter's, and to transition from that to this was, I don't have words.
And was it part of the official curriculum?
No.
Not at all?
No.
And do you have any other kids? Is this your eldest child?
No, he's my youngest. My older son, he's going to be 20 this year. He also went to Frenchman's Bay, and none of this had ever come up.
So this has never happened. You've never seen this kind of material being given to any of your
No.
children before?
No.
So I know that you shared your story on Facebook. You posted it to a group. What's been the reaction so far from other parents and other people in the community?
They're telling me to get a lawyer. They've been telling me to get a lawyer, that I should actually talk about this, because to me this is total indoctrination of a child who is too young to understand what he is reading, and putting these kind of thoughts into children's head. Totally unacceptable.
So do you think this kind of material is ever acceptable at any point in time, maybe in high school as a senior, or is it just too young for a 12-year-old?
It's too young. It's too young. If my older son would have come home to me when he was 15, 16 and said, oh, hey, Mom, I'm reading this book, I'd be, oh, okay. It wouldn't be as upsetting as to a 12-year-old, because he doesn't understand what he's reading. He doesn't know. Like, yes, he knows about gays and lesbians, and that's okay. But to have, like, reading about, and the F word, I actually read 32 pages before you people showed up, and the F word is on every single page. It talks about getting stoned, getting drunk, having sex with girls, having sex with boys, anal sex, like, it's all in here. It's all in here. And even in the preface and the credits, it says, good read for adults and teenagers. It says nothing about 12-year-olds or prepubescents.
So what would you like to see happen from this? Are you looking to raise awareness? Are you contacting the school? What should come of this?
I will be definitely contacting the school. And they're just, I think, you know what, honestly, that they're lucky that it's March break, because I have a whole week to calm down now.
Great. Well, this is certainly a story that we would like to follow on TheRebel.media. And
Okay.
Sanda, thank you for sharing your story.
Well, thank you for having me.